Hello and Happy New Year, even though I am filming this at the end of January. In this video, I wanted to start off my kind of challenge for this year, and I'm calling it 365 days to sort out my life, and it's exactly what the title says. I want to try and sort out my life in 2026, and I hope that by the end of the year, in 365 days, when I look back, I will see that a lot of things have changed. And this is going to be a series on my channel. This is video 1, and this is the foundations. So in this video, I just really wanted to lay out the plan, how it's going to work, how I'm going to go about this, and all the things I'm going to be using to kind of track it and track my progress, and yeah, just the things that I'm going to be trying to do every single week and every single month in order to achieve this year challenge. So the main kind of structural thing that I've done for this challenge is I took my life, looked at it, kind of did an audit, and then I separated my life into different categories and then put goals for the year in each of these categories. So I think I will do a video on every category, but I will first briefly go over every category and every goal that I have put within the category. So the first category is business and career, and as you can see, I've put a few things in this category. I've put 2 business things in terms of my company that I would like to launch and also run, so I'm hoping to do those this year. I then also put I wanted to make a short film, which yes, is an ambition of mine this year. I've made 1 short film and I'm really hoping to make another one in 2026. I put finish a social media course, so in my 9-to-5 job I am going to enroll in a social media course and I aim to finish it by the end of the year. And then I also put register the business, because I do have a production company with my friend, but we are not actually registered. So this year I really want to get like a lot of the admin stuff done that we need to do. Next section is fitness and diet. In this one I've put I'd like to reach my goal weight, because I would like to gain a little bit weight and be a little bit heavier in order to be healthier. I then put I wanted to look at my vitamins and try to have a balanced diet. This is pretty self-explanatory. I just want to eat better and make sure that I'm getting all the nutrients and all the vitamins that I need. Then put eat enough protein every day. I think this will also go into me reaching my goal weight as well. Do 100k steps a day. I actually bought an Oura ring and I'm using this to track my steps, and I just want to move my body a bit more to be less sedimentary, because I think I do live a very sedimentary life, so just trying to get my body moving a bit more. And then play badminton every month, again in aid of moving my body, and also badminton is just a very fun way to do that as well. Work out consistently, again the movement, and then practice yoga consistently, again movement, and walk consistently, all linking to moving my body and living a less sedimentary life. Next we have health and fitness. I've put that I would like to start taking B12 and also vitamin C. I want to take both of these, but I want to start them at different times to kind of see how they affect me and like measure if I feel any different on each supplement. I've never taken supplements before, so I'm excited to start the journey of taking some and seeing if they work for me, if they make me feel better, or if they don't do anything. Next one I've actually already done, but it's to get an Oura ring and start tracking my health. I have that, I've done it. Now that I have it, it's just about making sure I wear it consistently and making sure I'm also checking and tracking the results then and the data that it gives me. And then start drinking greens, again similar to the supplement thing. I just want to try out different things and see what helps me and what makes me feel good. And then finally track my period, because as a woman this is very important. I want to know what phase of the cycle I'm in. I want to really get in charge and take control of my fertility as well, and just make sure that I'm helping myself every month in whatever phase of the cycle I'm in. Next we have family and relationships, and at the top I put become my dream partner. If you've seen some of my videos, some of my vlogs, you'll know that last year I ended a 5-year relationship. So this year I would love to work on myself and essentially become my dream partner, because I just think I'm not going to attract my dream partner if I am not also kind of at the same level of them, if that makes sense. So yeah, it's just in aid of working on myself and just growing essentially. Do one nice thing for each of my loved ones. So what I'm actually going to try and do is do a nice thing for someone every single month, but then I didn't write it on this list, but I also want to do a nice thing for myself every single month as well, because I think I deserve that as well. Then finally open myself up to new connections. As I said, I had the breakup in 2025 and I want to be open, I want to be ready, and yeah, just open to that, but then also friendships as well. I want to put myself out there, be in social situations, and yeah, be open to new friends that could come along as well. Next we have finance and wealth. I would like to save 9k for the year, which is 750 a month. That is my saving goal and I am very confident that I'm going to achieve it. Next, I said I'd like to up my pension contribution because I have a pension at my 9 to 5 and I don't actually know how much percent I give currently, but yes, I would like to up that because pensions are very important and it's just a way for me to take care of my future self essentially. And then finally, I put work on my credit score because my credit score was pretty much non-existent because I've always lived at home. I haven't rented, I don't have a car, I don't pay for my phone. All these things add up and my credit score's non-existent. So I would like to work on it and improve it, hopefully. 2 sections left. First, we have lifestyle and location. There's only 2 on this one. I put organise the house with my parents, currently live at home, and the house is disorganised. I would like to organise it because I think it would be nice for me because I live here, and it would be nice for my parents because they also live here, and also just to help them, give a little bit of a helping hand hopefully. And then I also put finish my bedroom, which is the room that I'm in right now. There are some tweaks I'd like to make to it, and while I don't know how long I will be here for, I am here currently, so I would like it to be a nice space. I would like to do some final touches to it, I suppose, so I need to actually define what those touches are and then do them this year. And then finally, and this one's the longest, so I'm going to try and go through it as fast as I can, this one is learning and development. So I put I'd like to learn British Sign Language, I'd like to learn keyboard, I'd like to learn about astrophysics, I'd like to continue reading non-fiction books that I find interesting, I'd like to learn how to roller skate, I'd like to, and this one's a big scary one for me, learn how to drive, I'd like to learn about fashion, and I'd like to start new hobbies. All of those are just to help my fulfillment, basically my fulfillment, but also my development, and they're just things that I really want to take on that I think will enrich my life essentially. So those are all my categories, and yeah, I have 365 days to hopefully complete as much in each category as I possibly can. And I also have some yearly goals as well, and my yearly goals are to save 9k, which I did mention already, post consistently on social media, and launch my events business. The final one is to get the draft of my book edited because I am currently writing a novel. I started it in 2025, was supposed to finish it then. Lots of stuff happened, I didn't finish it. So I'm hoping I will finish it but also edit it in 2026. Now for all these goals, my main goals, but also all the goals in the different life categories, I've kind of split them up in order to achieve them. So I've split the goals into what I need to achieve these goals at the end of the year, what I need to have achieved in every quarter, and therefore what I need to have achieved in every month, and therefore what I need to have achieved in every week, therefore what I need to have achieved in every day, and therefore what habits I need to implement. So I do feel like a lot of this series will be very grounded in habits essentially, and I love habits. I love trying to develop new ones. I have failed many times at developing new habits, but this year is going to be different because I'm the oldest I've ever been, I'm the wisest I've ever been, so it's going to work, it's going to be different this year. And with my habits, the way that I'm trying to implement them is I'm adding a new habit in every single week, and as I'm filming this at the end of January, I have already added in 3, I think. So I added in 10k steps every day, working out 3 times a week, and then this week it was adding in hitting my protein goal every day, and I've been doing them consistently so far, so that's really cool. and really exciting, but that is the way that I'm trying to break it all down and to achieve the things that I'm trying to achieve in this year. I also have for every month a monthly checklist of stuff that I'm trying to do within the month, and then I also have a weekly checklist, so I'll go through what I have in each of those lists. So for the monthly checklist, we have, firstly, I have to see this specific friend. So I have this friend who's very local to me, who we go ages without seeing each other, and I just want to make it like in the calendar that we see each other every month, because we're local, so it's easy for us to do. So the first one is to see her. Next one is badminton, which I did mention. Next one is I want to do the pub quiz monthly. We have a pub quiz at my local, and I did it a little bit last year. I started it last year. Very fun time, and I want to try and go every single month this year. I would like to go out every month, so that means out drinking, probably getting drunk once a month. I did this for the last 5 months of 2025, and it was really fun, and I like going out because it's obviously fun, but it's also, I find it like a release. It's a release of the stress and it's a release of the tension, and as I'm someone who has a lot of habits, sticks to my routines, goes to bed early, all of these things, it's really nice to have one day night where it's like, you don't have to do any of that today. Today is you're just having fun. You're just like, let go basically. Yeah, and it's January right now, and my out for this month is actually next week, it's next Friday, and I'm extremely excited. It is a Twilight club night basically. I'm so excited, and I'm going to be wearing this bag because of course I am. So I'm in line to getting this one done for this month. Then I mentioned this in one of the categories as well, but do a nice thing for someone I love and do a nice thing for myself. I have done the nice thing for someone I love this month. I ordered some flowers for my friend and I got them sent to her house, just because at the end of last year she was like my rock, my absolute rock. So I just wanted to send her something to be like, thank you for putting up with all my rants and all my craziness last year basically. So yeah, and she loved receiving that. She was very grateful, and it just made me feel amazing. And then I wanted to do a nice thing for myself, and I'm actually doing that this weekend. I'm going to spend nearly a whole day, not the whole day, but nearly the whole day reading, turning off my phone and just reading because I want to, and that sounds lovely to me. Just drinking tea and reading, nothing sounds better. So that will be the nice thing for me in January. And the final thing on the monthly checklist is to have a sister meetup. So I have 3 sisters, there's 4 of us, and last year we started this thing where we were kind of meeting up once a month just to meet up and do something together, go on a walk, have a barbecue, have some cocktails, whatever it is. And that was really nice. That was really, really fun, and I want to continue it basically because yeah, it was really lovely. It's so nice to just have time with them, just connect. So I will try and bring this into this month as well. And then as for my weekly checklist, we have go on a walk. I want to go on a walk every weekend, and that reminds me, I want to try and go on a walk this weekend. Hopefully I'll do that. Do a red light mask. So my mum has a red light mask and I want to borrow it every weekend and wear it. I think you wear it for like 10 minutes. It has a timer. I'd like to do that every weekend. Do a normal face mask every weekend as well. Do 30 minutes of yoga. So I practice yoga every morning. I do 5 minutes in the morning, but I would like to on the weekends do a 30-minute yoga practice just to, just add more movement in, as I mentioned earlier. Watch a new film. I'm obsessed with film and I have a watch list that is so incredibly long. So I try to watch a new film every Monday. Monday is my movie night, and I have done it so far this year. I mean, it's been 3 weeks. So yeah, I watch a new movie every single Monday. And then I want to do a hair mask once a week as well. So as well as all these like goals and habits and routines and exercise and vitamins and all of that, there's also a lot of fun things that I would like to do this year as well. Loads. Like I want to go traveling. I want to go Eurorailing with my friend, which we are currently planning right now. I want to go see F1 again because I saw F1 back in 2023. 3 years ago. I would like to see it again this year. I'd like to go see My Chemical Romance in concert. I'd like to go see Ethel Cain in concert. I'd like to go to some specific museums that are near me that I've never been to. There's a lot of things on my list of fun things that I would like to do, so don't worry. As well as the habits and routines and the changing my life in 365 days, I also want to be having a lot of fun on this journey as well. I do think most of the kind of fun things that I do will be documented in my monthly vlogs as opposed to this 365 day series. This will be a lot more about the habits, the goals, what have I achieved, and the different sections of my life. And then finally, I just wanted to talk about how I'm tracking this, how it is working, and I'm using quite a lot of different like physical things and digital, to be fair. And I do think from doing habits and trying to like implement habits for probably like 4 years now, I know that less is more, but I'm still using quite a lot. But it's okay. I'm working on it. It's okay. The things I'm using is I'm using Notion to kind of, Notion's like the hub of like the kind of overall picture and like this is the year, that's kind of Notion. And I might also kind of do an overall snapshot of every month on Notion as well, as kind of this is the month, this is what we're trying to achieve in this month. But that being said, I do want to kind of update my Notion because I think it could be prettier, so I'd like to make my Notion prettier. I then also use the Notes app on my phone. The Notes app on my phone is a lot more day-to-day stuff, so like if something pops into my head of, oh, I really want to do that, or that's a really good idea, or oh, I need to remember to do that, it'll go in my note. Or the notes, yeah, say what I need to do today, and just, yeah, it's more like everyday stuff. I'm then also using this journal, this absolutely gorgeous Vogue journal, diary journal, whatever you want to call it. It has every single day, and essentially every weekend I plan out the next week in this journal and kind of say, what's the goal for that day? What am I doing? What do I need to get done? Blah, 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 in this journal. And then I also have a desk calendar, which kind of, they kind of serve the same purpose, but someone gave me the desk calendar for my birthday, so I'm like, I might as well use that, and it's pretty cute. And it, at least with the desk calendar, it's there, like it's right in front of me. So I am using this and a desk calendar, which is probably a bit overkill, but I'm using it, it's fine. It'll be fine, I'm sure. And then finally, almost forgot about this, I also have another journal. This is like my journal where I like review books and like do like visual journaling, like drawing and colouring and stuff. And in this, I make a bingo for every single quarter of the year. So I will show you January's one, although it's not finished. So that's what it looks like. That's January's bingo, although as I said, it's not finished. And yeah, I just put essentially goals for the quarter, and I'll do that for the 4 quarters in the month. And yeah, goals for the quarter, and then when I achieve them, I get to cross them off the bingo, which is very, very satisfying. And I also just enjoy journaling in itself, so the actual creating the bingo is very nice and very therapeutic for me. So that's how I'm tracking it all. Probably overkill, probably too much, and we know less is more, but that's what's happening. I also will have a vision board. I have the pictures printed out, I just haven't done it yet. So I will do that, and I will insert a picture of it here because I will force myself to do it this weekend, basically, because it needs to happen. It's nearly the end of January. I need to get my vision in line, so I'll make sure that that happens. And that is it for episode 1, foundations, setting the stage, setting it up for what's going to happen in these 365 days. I'm so excited for this challenge, and I just keep thinking about me in December, like looking back at what I achieved and how far I came. Yeah, I truly believe that this will be a year where I just sort things out, basically, and just set the foundations and achieve a lot of the things that I would like to achieve in my 26th year of life. So if you'd like to come along with me, I will be uploading at least one of these videos a month, and yeah, I'm just really excited for it. I'm really excited for the journey and to do this journey to December 2026 and to be able to look back, but also to make sure that the journey and the getting there is really fun as well, because I think life is kind of also about the journey as well as the destination. So let's start the journey right now. Very excited. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in episode 2. Bye.